Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast, and I'm here to present you my MLB picks for Tuesday, April 24th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure to click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all of our MLB, NBA, NFL videos. And if you want to play the actual lineups that we're playing every single night, visit our website at www.rotobeast.net. So, hey, been on fire to start the MLB season. NBA, we're rolling. It's coming to a close. We're still rolling hard. Had a very good night on NBA tonight as well. Things are looking good. For sure. And if you ain't part of the money team, stop missing out and join now. If not, I at least hope that these videos definitely help you out. So real quick, before we jump into these picks, if you don't mind, I do these videos for you guys for absolute nothing. Do me a quick favor, drop a like below. That's all I ask of you. It really helps me out. I really, really appreciate it. And let's just get into the slate. We got 11 game slate. There's definitely some spots that we can target. Um, we'll start at pitcher, as always. You got a guy like Charlie Morton. He's been pitching very well to start the season, just like Garrett Cole has been as well. But going against an Angels team who started the season off really hot, swinging the bats as well, I think it's a little bit of a risky spot for Morton. I definitely think he's in play, but I don't know if he's going to be the chalk cash pitcher like he would if he was going against another opponent. Like I said, tough matchup. Robbie Ray's a guy I'm really liking going against a young Phillies team. We definitely know Robbie Ray has monster strikeout upside. Philadelphia is a young team. I mean, they have some hitters, but they don't scare me as much as the Angels do. So I probably would be going a little bit more to Robbie Ray. Then you got Kenta Maeda going against Miami. I mean, Miami's a team that that they don't have too many really good players on their team. They got rid of everybody. They're rebuilding. Maeda, I mean, he definitely has K upside. For me, he's more of a GPP play just because he doesn't really go too deep into innings. Into games. So it kind of limits his ceiling a little bit. But I definitely think he does give you a solid floor. But for 200 more, I'd rather just pay up for Robbie Ray. Then we'll go down a little bit. Um, we got a guy like Vince Velasquez, fair price, 7,500. Tough matchup against the Diamondbacks. I understand that. But this guy's just too cheap. I mean, he definitely has upside. He had a rough outing, his first of the season. Got rocked. Well, not really rocked, but only went 2 2/3 innings. Gave up 9 hits, 4 earned run. They pulled him out before it could get even worse. But then he bounced back with 3 straight games of quality starts, at least 6 strikeouts. Like I said, I mean, it is a tough matchup against the Arizona Diamondbacks, but I mean, I definitely think he's in play at this price tag. One more guy I'm going to look at. I mean, this is strictly GPP, okay? Strictly GPP. But you got Freeland. He actually went against the Padres, earlier in the season at home. Went 5 1/3 innings, 6 strikeouts, 4 earned runs. Got you 22 fantasy points. For me, like I said, strictly GPP. He's one of those guys, though, if you want to fit a bunch of bats in, you could go with him. Hopefully he gets 25 for you. You would be happy. You have these monster bats that could definitely pull the load for you. So strictly GPP, but I think you could look at Freeland. Now we got catcher, first base. We'll start with Goldie. Going against Velasquez is a hard thrower. Goldie actually has a couple hits off him in his career, so I think that he's a solid play. Pretty much any time that he steps out there, he has a chance to go yard. He's one of the rare first basemen that steals bases, gives you a solid floor, takes walks. So Goldie's in play. Bellinger, I like a bunch of the Dodgers once again. I mean, I know it's a lefty-lefty matchup, but this guy Peters, I mean, he has a 7 ERA. I just don't think he's good, and I like some Dodgers. Then we got Grandal, another Dodger. He's a switch hitter, showing some definite power, to start the season out. I think Grandal is a solid play. Hosmer, 3,500, going to be batting in the middle of the order. I mean, I know it's a lefty-lefty matchup. But like I told you with this guy Freeland, I mean, he's strictly GPP pitching-wise, but I think I am going to be targeting him a little bit with the bats. So that's why I said, man, in your cash games, he's somebody you could target. Hosmer, I mean, solid player. I think he's a very fair price tag. Then we're going to go with Austin Hedges. We know that this catcher has ton of power, $3,000, very fair price tag for him. Gonna be going in cores. Have the chance for double donk upside. I mean, he's that good. So yeah, I mean, I really like Hedges. And then one more guy on the cheaper end that I'm gonna look at is gonna be Lucas Duda, 2,300, going against Zach Davies, who hasn't been too impressive to start the season. I mean, Duda has massive power. He already has 3 home runs to start the season. Had a couple rough games in a row. So I definitely think he's due for a monster game, and I think this could be the spot. Now we'll go to second base. Jose Altuve. I don't really want to target Otani too much. He's been pitching well to start the season, but Jose Altuve is an MVP. He's really starting to pick it up. He's got hits in 7 straight games, couple multi-hit games in that as well. So I mean, I definitely think if you're gonna look at Otani get somebody, you could definitely target with a guy like Altuve, power upside, speed upside. You can go back to the well with DJ LeMahieu going against this guy, Lair. I don't even know who this guy is. I think he's having his first start of the season. I absolutely think the Rockies are going to absolutely destroy this guy. For me, I'm going to probably go Robbie Ray, get some Rockies in there, try to find a little bit of value, probably with Dodger bats. That's kind of my early look, kind of what I'm going to be doing on this slate. I like Merrifield. Going against Davies. Like I said, Davies hasn't been really good to start the season. Carpenter, he actually has a couple hits off Wheeler in his career. I think that Carpenter's a solid play. I mean, I know he's struggling a little bit to start the season, but I mean, I go by track records, and he's been very good for the last few years. He's a definitely solid player that he's going to bounce back sooner than later, and I want to catch him on that game where he actually has a monster game. Jonathan Scope, if he plays tomorrow, then I definitely think you got to look at him. It said that he's eligible to come back from the DL tomorrow, but he just started running, so I don't know what's exactly going to go on with him. But like I said, if he does play and bats in 3-hole at 2,000, I'm just put him in as a free square pretty much. Arenado had a good game today. Like I said, I really like the Rockies once again tomorrow, so he's going to easily be the top third baseman on the slate. This guy, Christian Villanueva, he sat out today with the hamstring tightness or something. But this guy, I mean, he actually has really good numbers off Freeland. He's 2 for 2 with 2 bombs. So he sees him well. If he does play, solid GPP play. Travis Shaw going against Ian Kennedy, who gives up a lot of homers. Great lefty-righty matchup. I think Shaw is a solid play. You can look at Moustakas on the other dugout going against Davies. Moustakas, he's been, one of the bright spots for Kansas City. So yeah, I mean, I definitely think that he's in play. Both of them are more GPPs for me, though. I'm going to probably try my best to get up to Arenado somehow. Then we got Adrian Beltre going against Triggs. I don't really like this guy, Triggs. I don't think he's a really good player. Beltre, I mean, he hasn't had no special games, like I said last night. But, I mean, he doesn't really get you too many zeros. He gives you a little bit of a floor, very fair price tag. But, like I said, I already kind of have my third base, kind of figured out already. So, definitely, though, he's going to be low owned. Then we can look at my guy. I mean, he's probably going to be a stone cold lock for me. 2,500 going against a lefty again. Went yard tonight, had 3 hits. He's been swinging the bat well. We love him against lefties. Great play. Then we'll go to shortstop, Correa. I mean, he's one of the other guys I think you could look at going against Otani. Machado, he's in play. I'm liking Machado. Story going, in course field. I'm liking all these course bats. Going against a lefty. Great spot for Story once again. Trey Turner, the price is starting to come down a little bit. Power upside, speed upside. Going against a lefty and Ty Blatch. Strictly GPP, but he's in play. Simeon going against Cole Hamels, a lefty. This guy's just swinging a great bat right now. He's got at least 2 hits in 4 of the past 5 games. He actually has a couple hits in his career off of Hamels as well. So there's a little bit of a track record. Definitely, I think he's a solid play. Lastly, you could look at Galvis. For the Padres, he's a cheap guy going against Freeland. You got to like everybody pretty much that plays in Coors Field, so you could throw him in there. Outfield, I'm just going to combine this real quick. Mike Trout, he's one of my favorite players on the slate. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to pay up for him because I really want Arenado, but I'm going to try my best. Blackman, he had a bad day today, but the guy started the season off well. Loving all the Colorado bats. Betts is definitely in play. He has a home run off of J. Happ, in his career already. JD Martinez, lefty-righty matchup going against Happ. I'm liking JD a lot. Then, okay, so I'm going to lump these guys up. Myers is a lock for me. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm just going to put him on my core. Stone cold lock, great price. But you can also look at Margot, Cordero, or Perella, whoever's in the top 5 of the lineup. All these guys are very fair price tags. So, you could definitely look at them. Like I said, but Myers is the favorite of the bunch. He has some really good numbers off the pitcher already. And then lastly, I'm gonna clump these guys up real quick too. I mean, you can go. I'm not really on Puig, to be honest, but I am on some other Dodgers. Chris Taylor, very very good play. You can look at Teague. I'm sorry. You can look at Puig. I mean, like I said, he's in play, but I think I would rather go with a guy like Chris Taylor. And then also Matt Kemp going against a lefty. He should be in there. One thing I don't like about Matt Kemp, though, is he always gets subbed out late in the games and gets shorted at bats. So of those 3 guys, I definitely would go with Taylor. That's kind of where I'm at with this video. So I'm going to jump into these core picks, but before I do, if you don't mind, please take that quick second. Make sure that you liked this video. Please make sure that you're subscribed and make sure that you have your notifications turned on. I will update this core later in the day tomorrow as some news come out and lineups come out. Click that like button for me. Helps your boy out. Thank you. And so we got Robbie Ray. He's my favorite pitcher on the slate. Second base, I'm going to go with third base. I'm going to go with Arenado. All right. Shortstop, I'm kind of up in the air on that one. Outfielder, I like Will Myers. I'm going to have to go. Where's he at? Chris Taylor. Get you some value. I'm going to fill up this. Put Kiki. This is a very fair price tag. Yeah, so this gives you some solid salary relief. Almost 3,000. You got a couple of value plays that are going to be in really good spots. You get your core exposures with the top pitcher on the slate. So like I said, I will update this tomorrow. Also, too, real quick before I get out of here, I'm going to be playing early only and main slate. So make sure and go grab that package first thing in the morning. Get in on both slates tomorrow for Fanduel and DraftKings. And let's get it. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.